Folks, right in the heart of downtown Cleveland lies one of my bucket list items. Yes, it is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, a place I've wanted to visit for many years. All right, my friends, it is your brother Zoe coming to you from Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah, Cleveland. And I am crossing another big one off my bucket list today. So I guess we should get the dirty, nasty stuff out of the way right at the beginning. It is $35 to enter. Parking outside is about $10 if you want to stroll. I'm hoping that my motorcycle is safe. I really don't know. My fingers are crossed. I'm feeling good about it. But yes, $35 a person to get inside. And you wander in and it is rock and roll everywhere you look. The immediate entrance here is a gigantic 50 years of hip-hop, which I'll tell you, this doesn't do anything for your brother Zoe, so I just walked right through it. I'm now getting into the back where it appears we've got some stuff to look at. So let's go and have a peek, shall we? Well, here is a beauty. This is the K guitar belonging to none other than Howlin' Wolf. I've watched many a video where he was playing that. Look at that. That's a pretty good way to start this day. Now, folks, they got an entire section here dedicated to the blues. I'm talking the real stuff there. Oh, man. Your brother Zoe is going to get lost in here. I'm going to get lost in here, I know it. That's Muddy Waters' suit up there. They make the most of all of the space throughout the entire exhibits. Are little alcoves for this guy and that guy. It's really, really cool. Of course, no self-respecting Rock and Roll Hall of Fame would be one without an entire dedication to Elvis. Oh yeah. There we go. Elvis owned over a dozen Harleys in his lifetime, but this one, his first one, was one that he bought with his very first advance check from Sun Records. He ran down to the Harley dealership and bought him this very Harley Davidson. Old Johnny B. Good himself has his own wall. Look at this. His amp, his guitars. I saw him play that red guitar right there. Now we're getting into the good stuff, people. This is the funk, the cool stuff. I look right up, and here is my brother Sly Stone. Twice a millionaire. Twice he pissed it all away. So they even have a wall to the guy who used to light his piano on fire. Yes, Jerry Lee Lewis. Woo-hoo. Check that out. Oh, they got them all in here, people. So the British invasion. I didn't get too far into the building, and we are looking headlong into the British invasion. Look at that. Herman's, the Yardbirds. Right, so this is the San Francisco, the hippie section, people. We're talking. These are Janis Joplin's scarves right there. Yep. Those boots up there belonged to Greg Rowley, who at the time was the keyboardist for Santana. That's the bass player from Jack Cassidy from the Jefferson Airplane. Oh man, your brother Zoe could get lost in this section if they got any Grace Slick stuff. If they got anything from Grace Slick, I'm going to get stuck in here. All right, we're getting into the hippy dippy stuff. We got Buffalo Springfield and Linda Ronstadt, the Byrds, just all kinds of movie stuff. I'm really impressed right here. They have an entire section dedicated to punk. Okay? We're talking the real punk. Wow. Wow. What's nice is that each and every item has a description of it. For instance, number 40, that shirt right there, that Ramones shirt, actually belonged to Sid Vicious. They do have a teeny tiny section dedicated to heavy metal and hard rock, and look at this. Everything from Alice Cooper's Boots, that is Cliff Burton's bass for Metallica, the original bass player who unfortunately was killed when their tour bus rolled over on him. Very likely I saw him play that. Very likely. There is Jimmy Page's double neck electric guitar. Holy Hannah. Rob Halford's jacket from Judas Priest. I've seen it all, people. There's John Lennon's jacket during the Summer of Love, and wouldn't you know, there it is in real life. It was swinging London, you know.
Stories and another line that churned out things about
It's John's glasses. Oh my goodness. They're written on a piece of cardboard are the handwritten lyrics to the Beatles song In My Life. And here are the collarless Beatles suits. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. So obviously, if you've got your Beatles, you're going to have your Stones, and there is a whole setup here to the Stones. Yes, a little bit of everything. I want to point out one thing in particular. This is a shirt worn by Keith Richards. Now, it actually belonged to Anita Pallenberg, but he wore it. He said he would wake up in the morning and he was so effed up that he would just, for half an hour, he'd be in a daze and he would just grab whatever he saw laying around and put it on. And that's his excuse anyway. Again, what self-respecting Hall of Fame would be complete without a complete wall of Jimi Hendrix? And check this out. Jimmy was always a wild dresser. They've got some of his actual clothes. He wore those pants on the Dick Cavett show. Oh my goodness. Yeah. The man was wild. There's one of his flying V's. Wow. Wow. Very cool indeed. Very cool. This is, of course, Jimi Hendrix's white Strat. Oh yeah, baby. Wow. Here are the handwritten lyrics to Move Over, which is a song I play on my show all the time. This is Peter Alvin's bass guitar from Big Brother and the Holding Company. Wow. Wow, that album is just in pristine condition. Pristine. This is amazing. More of Janis's handwritten lyrics. A single, me and Bobby McGee. Well. I didn't know that she played guitar. You learn something every day. Oh, this is an amazing piece of antiquity here, people. This is the recording board used by Jimi Hendrix circa 69, 70. It's enormous. The dang thing's 7 feet long. Well, it's good to see that our Florida boy, Tom Petty, has his own, little area here. One of his outfits, one of his guitars. What are we looking at here? Could you please play Asshole by Beck for Friday Night Show? Well, Pretty cool. A couple of his lists, song lists from concerts, Fillmore. Wow. Old TP makes a showing. There is the original awning from CBGB's, okay? Preserved for all time. Well, I've only just conquered the first floor, and I realize now there are 5 levels to this place. 5 levels, so I better get a move on. I had better get a move on. I just had a nice little mac and cheese lunch, ridiculously pricey. You sit here looking at looking out back at the docks, and I'm sure that's where the Pirates play, right over there. It must be. Excuse me, Pirates? The Indians, where the Cleveland Indians play, or whatever they're called these days. Well, they have a really interesting section here on the second floor where you can learn to play musical instruments, everything from guitar, bass, drum, keyboard. They've got it all. There's tutorial videos. You just grab an axe and plug on in and get after it. I saw this young man down here in the corner just really tearing up the drums. He's in there just beating the crap out of them. Really cool. Really, really cool. Here on the third floor is a place where you can see all of the previous inductees and the year that they came in. And I just got finished watching them do Pat Benatar, who I guess came in last year. Now they're on Duran or Faggot, but that's what this floor is all about. It looks a little familiar. Some Pink Floyd, yes. Oh yeah. Section, this floor, they have a very interesting black light area. It's kind of a maze, and as you wander through, there's just a bunch of famous quotes from great musicians of every walk of life, every caliber. All genres are covered here. All I can say is they better have a Led Zeppelin section, or Brothers, I was going to be a little disappointed. I knew I'd find one if I looked. This is the bass, played by John Paul Jones. I believe it's an alembic. It is amazing. I knew I could find some Zeppelin if I looked. And well, I had to shoot this one specifically for my buddy, Joey Mormon, because this is Kurt Cobain's Fender Mustang. Yes, indeed. People, I am now into the souvenir section, and let me tell you, this room is just filled. It is filled with anything and everything you could conceive of. That is rock and roll memorabilia, and folks, I'm in trouble. This is where I'm going to beg for more donations, because I'm not going to make it home now, because I'm already $70 in, and I still have another hand. Holy Hannah, they've got the greatest stuff here you could ever imagine, from Beatles and Pink Floyd socks to every manner of lapel pin, to stickers and Woodstock, and even brand new guitars you can buy. They've got keychains and shirts and more shirts and a few more shirts after that. I'm in trouble. I am in trouble. So I am about to take my leave of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I've just wandered through the merch store, and I'm here to tell you people, if you are looking for a place to get presents for that rock and roll fan that you love, let me tell you, go to their online merch store, because it is, I could have just spent $2,000 at the drop of a hat. They have so much great stuff. I got a small bag full of goodies, good stuff. I spent $50 like it was nothing. But you will love this place. Come here, check out their online store. It is amazing. Well, folks, as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end, and I've come to the end here of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I have to haul ass for Pittsburgh. I've got an appointment with some beer men. How about that?